Hey everybody, how's it going? Chris Hernandez here, back with another one. And in today's video, specifically, what I want to focus on is the pitfalls and reason why a lot of ad agency owners quit in their first year of business, right? So, if you don't know who I am, I run my own digital marketing ad agency. We specifically focus on scaling ecom brands, taking them to 50K, at times even 100K per month, right? And I want to discuss specifically, I've had over a year in the game so far in the ad agency, and some of the problems I'm facing as well. So I can attest to that, and I can share that information with you guys because I have experience with it, and I'm working on finding a solution for similar problems as well to get the ad agency to 10K per month, right? So with that being said, some of the pitfalls I've noticed just from my own experience as well as talking to other mentors is that a lot of ecom, specifically ad agencies in the space, tend to quit is because they're not getting enough meetings booked on the calendar, right? So, with that being said, what do I mean by that? Well, the reason why, let's say if your closing rate, let's say you take 10 sales calls, right? You find out your closing rate. Your closing rate is 25%. So, in order to close a deal every single week, you need at least more than 4 sales calls a week. So think about it. If we break it down from 7-day increments, right? Let's say we get 4 sales calls per week. Our closing rate is 25%. We're closing one client a week. Let's say we have one service, one offer, and that's priced at a minimum of $3,000, right? Bring on 4 clients in 1 month at 3K. Boom, you're at 10K already. Technically, you're at 12K per month. But a lot of reasons why ad agency owners tend to quit is because they're not booking enough meetings, right? And the way to book enough meetings is something I'm experimenting with, is because I get all my clients through Facebook, right? I create case study posts, value posts. I post that in Facebook groups. I have built up authority because I've been posting in these Facebook groups for over a year now, right? So I've built up authority. When I make a post, people understand the value. They message me, they're like, hey, can you help my business out? So that's how we get to that point. But same issue I'm facing is not getting enough meetings booked. So to combat that, a solution I'm working on is building out a funnel specifically focused on getting meetings booked, and then I'm going to run paid traffic to that funnel. And with that being said, it's not a solution. I mean, paid traffic is not a solution. I look at it as it's not another means to get clients consistently. It's just simply amplifying what you've built up on the foundation side. So for me, right, I've been posting in Facebook groups. I have authority. I've built up a foundation there. And then I'm just simply using paid traffic to amplify those results. So I'd say focus on your number one goal should be focusing on one platform, sticking to one platform, picking authority in that platform, and then just building up case studies, building up value posts, building up your clientele that way. And then once you have that authority, then you can implement paid traffic because it's going to amplify your results and get you to where you want to get at quicker. But the reason why I say so, paid traffic, you should only implement paid traffic after you've taken over 30, 40 sales calls, because you ideally know what your market needs, what the problems in your market, and especially how you can attack the pain to get people booking meetings for you and your business, right? And what do I mean by that? Well, for me specifically, I've taken over like 30 sales calls, and generally the problems are very similar across the board for ecom, right? A lot of ecom brand owners, most of them come to me because they don't know how to run paid traffic. They don't have time to focus on ads. They want to focus on scaling the business on the back end. Thirdly, a lot of people don't have the proper strategies. They don't know how to combat iOS 14 and all that. So essentially, the reason why you have clients coming to you is because you're providing a solution to the problems in their business, right? And then if you can bring value and ultimately set expectations of what it takes to scale, well, ultimately the client's going to trust you in that process and stay with you on longer. So that's the first problem a lot of ad agency owners tend to quit, is because they're not booking enough meetings. 2, the second thing is because they're too attached to the results, right? A lot of ecom brand owners who don't make it to their first year, the reason why they get into business is for the money, and ultimately they just start chasing the money. When you chase the money and your focus is only the money, you'll never attract the actual result, right? Instead, if you shift your mindset and just focus on the day-to-day actions every single day and building systems and processes, and ultimately streamlining your business and focusing on how to bring a better experience to your client, then the money is just ultimately going to come in secondhand, because you're knocking out all the principles that you need to hit in order to get a client to bring to want to sign with you and to want to stay on longer with you, simply by that. So that's the second step right there. Just detaching from the result itself, right? The reason why, so the agency game can vary from person to person, right? Some people hit right away, they get their first client in a month, and then they just drop off, and then they bring on more and more clients. Or you have similar approach for me is where I signed my first client 3 months and then kind of dropped off, signed another client 3 months later, and now it's like I'm in the phase where when it rains, it pours. So I'm just trying to get 2 to 3 clients in 1 month, and then I'll be set. And then I'm gonna invest that money into paid traffic. So, the journey for ad agency owner varies from client to client, right? The reason what I tell most of my students as well, who mentorship with me, is that simply you can't go in without any specific goal and just focus on the day-to-day actions. Go in without a specific number you want to hit. Just go in and focus on the day-to-day actions you can control and the principles you can affect to help you scale your store or help you scale your business to that next level. Detach from the result completely, and you'll attract that desire. And then the third step, or the third problem I see a lot of agency owners tend to, this is more on the beginner level, is that beginner agency owners tend to tackle and offer multiple services, right? If you want to offer multiple services, let's say Google email marketing, Google SEO, Facebook ads, all that, you're never going to be able to scale because it's just simply too many variables in the equation for you to scale, right? In order for you to scale a brand or to scale a business, specifically an ad agency, you need to solely put all your focus into offering one service and having one offer for that service, right? For me specifically, we specifically focus on Facebook ads. That is our service. That's our bread and butter. And then ultimately with that, we have a set offer that we offer from client to client that is custom, but ultimately it's adjustable in the market. It's typically all the 4 pillars that ecom brand owners need to hit in order to scale their brand to 50K a month, 100K per month, because we have experience doing that. So with that being said, right, having one service and one offer is the quickest way for you to scale and get to that next level. Just being completely streamlined, focused, laser focused, and then just presenting that offer to as much people as you can who are qualified. And as an agency owner, from my experience, right, doing this over a year, for me personally, the first 6 months was somewhat the hardest because I was just grinding out, didn't know what I didn't know, taking massive action. And then after I invested into mentorship, that really opened my eye into, all right, these are the things I need to focus on. These are the pillars I need to focus on. And then as time progressed, I understood that my knowledge for ecom began to grow. My knowledge for the agency began to grow, and now the problems I was dealing with at the beginning when I first started 6 months ago, I look at those problems now and I just completely laugh at them. I'm like, wow, I've just grown as an entrepreneur, I've grown as a person, and I've grown as ultimately a business owner. So with that being said, I think a service-based business is the best business model to get into when you're first starting out, because ultimately you're going to develop skills that will result in benefiting you in your lifetime, right? When it comes to service-based business, when it comes to ecom, I got started when I was 18. I'm 19 now, and I've developed not only the ability to close deals, I've developed the ability to manage team and ultimately build relationships for clients in my team so everything is smoothlined and streamlined. Thirdly, I've developed a knack for becoming a business owner, hiring the right people in the right positions, right? And this is only going to continue to grow. And this is just one business model. It's a service-based business. So right now I'm just focused on leveraging this, building it up to the most that I can, and then essentially using the skills I've taken from this business model and then transferring into something else. So with that being said, guys, that's really all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope they helped you guys out. If you found it valuable, please like, comment, subscribe. This is going to take my channel to the next level. Simply by liking, you're going to boost the YouTube algorithm and show that this is the type of content other people should see, right? So you're not only helping my brand out, you're helping others out as well. So with that being said, check out some of the previous videos, and I'll link that after this clip. But in that, I hope you guys enjoyed. And then if you have any questions, you want me to cover a specific topic, comment that down below and I'll cover it. But other than that, hope you guys have a great day.